You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
Last we left off, the party was going around town, generally just causing chaos, starting their day. Karak went to the Dawnflower Library, stirred up some shenanigans with the main priestess in his search for information about Gauntlight. And now, as Remy is going to attempt to fence some of the items that everyone stole last night on the ship, Karak is strolling around town looking for opportunities of debauchery, and Petra is attempting to find work. Petra, where are you attempting to find work?
I was gonna see if I could run security at the thingamajig.
Right, security at the market. Okay. So, yeah, that would be... Are you trained in intimidation?
Let's find out, shall we? I am not trained in intimidation.
Then no, you cannot run security at the market.
To the lumber mill I go.
Okay. Let's see. You are trained in athletics, yes?
I am.
Alright, then that will end up being an athletics check. Go ahead and make that for me.
The universe has given me an 18.
18. Yeah, this definitely is outside of your... It's definitely outside of your comfort zone. So you're doing your best to run logs down the flume, but a couple of them get stuck, and you have to scramble a little bit to chase after them and get them unstuck. And yeah, it's not your finest work day. You get 2 silver pieces. All right. Remy, you head on down to Dolmus with a whole bunch of stolen shit just in your arms. And you waltz on up to Dolmus's shop, and he's just like, "Oh, good, you're alive." And you're carrying...
that's right, I'm alive, see? And I got all this stuff here, see?
Remy, what is that voice that you're doing?
I don't know,
Are you having
but I
another
think there's a
episode?
case on this here stuff that I got here, and it's making me talk like this, because I've been doing it since I picked it up, you see?
Remy...
Either that or I've psyched myself out into doing it, and now I'm Australian. Fuck me.
Dolmus just looks at you. He's so tired. He's just so fucking
Dolmus.
tired.
So am I.
Right, okay. So what's he trying? How'd the operation go? Besides the explosion?
Well, it went pretty shit here. See, the whole ship blew up, and I didn't have time to shave any of the fucking goods. I'm trying very hard to keep this accent in check. It keeps evolving into Australian. It's like how everything evolves to crab, but it's accents in Australian. Help me!
Alright, so, Remy, if you'll please pause your episode there. So you're saying you didn't get to save any goods, and yet here you are with a whole bunch of shit in your arms. What is that, if I might ask?
Well, this is just a small part of what was in the ship there. See, I got a bunch of it, but then one of my teammates almost fucking died. So I had to drop all the shit there, see? And then I picked him up. And then I jumped off the ship, and that's when the ship blew up. And then this fucking Terminator. Oh my god, let me tell you about the fucking Terminator. I'm just going with Jersey now. Let me tell you about the fucking Terminator. Alright, this motherfucker, he shows up, and he's like, "Hey, you, cut the shit." And I'm like, "Well, cut what shit? I'm not doing any shit here." And then he goes, "No, you're doing some shit, and I'm gonna fucking kill you for it." And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna kill you first, motherfucker." So I first of all, charges one of my other teammates, right? I see an opportunity. I shoot him in the back of the fucking head. Shit dings off of him like it's a fucking nickel. Alright? I don't even know what a nickel is. It bounces off of it like it's a coin. I'm like, well, that shit ain't right. This guy's a little, you know, he's got a screw loose or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's when we realize the ship's about to blow. So I hop off with my teammate on my fucking shoulder. He's half fucking dead, all right, and he just showed up. I couldn't have a team. I couldn't be losing a teammate that fucking quickly. You know, he only showed up like yesterday. So whenever the fuck this took place, Cameron, I don't fucking
yesterday.
know. I say that
yesterday
as Bernie says that as he looks up at the sky. So anyways, him and my other fucking teammate, right? They managed to get all this stuff off of the ship. Yeah. So we all think it's hunky dory, right? Then all of a sudden, a fucking skeleton reaches up and grabs onto the fucking dock. Oh my god, you must have seen the look on my face. I shit myself. I fucking shit myself, okay? Skeleton comes up onto the dock, right? Kills one of the fucking stabbing. He stabbed one of the guards right in the neck. I was like, this is crazy. This guy's out of his marbles, right? Then he keeps attacking us. I throw him into the water just to piss him off, and I go, ha ha, and then he stabs me in the leg or some shit. I went unconscious. I don't even know what happened after that, but then he died. And then they couldn't find the body.
Dolmus is
So anyways, I got this stuff.
Dolmus is just staring at you blankly.
I got this stuff, and I gotta sell it, okay? Because we gotta talk to our other friend, right? You gotta talk to our other friend, but he's dead. He's dead. We can't talk to him, right? He's dead. He's a ghost. He's going around. He's in Gauntlight, right? He's trapped there for some fucking reason. I don't know why, right? Maybe he pissed off his girlfriend or something. I don't know.
Remy,
Now we gotta talk to him. We gotta talk to him, okay?
Remy,
We gotta talk to him.
just stop. Okay. Fuck, we are all going to die. Okay. Well.
It is just now processing in my head what I've been doing for the past 3 to 4 minutes.
Well, I'm glad.
Congratulations,
it sank in
Jacob.
eventually.
You did a session recap.
A very
Wait,
detailed.
I'm sorry. Was that all a session recap?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
My God.
Okay. Well, Remy, as I'm sure you're aware, we kind of don't have a whole lot of money right now, so these supplies would certainly be welcome to the revolution, especially considering, if I'm remembering the date and time correctly, the cart of Rab's workers should be returning from their logging expedition in a few days. I'm sure we'll need whatever these supplies are,
Okay, that's good. That's good.
but
All
we
right.
don't really have any money.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, listen. All right. Do you know any way or anybody? All right. Any person here in this town or coming, right? Because the labor people are coming. Do you know any people that can talk to dead people?
I don't. I think if anybody could, it would probably be Rin. And if it's not her, then I don't know. Morlabint might be able to, but I kind of doubt it. That guy can barely talk to people, like living people.
Okay. Well, look. Oh, Rin can't. I don't know why. She's on right now, but she can't. All right. What's this other guy that you're talking?
Morlabint, the you just met Morlabint. He's the guy who owns the store that tried to sell you the scroll.
Morlabin, alright, the scroll guy, eh? Scroll guy, okay. So listen, here's the deal. There's a scroll that we can buy off of him that we can use to talk to our friend, alright? The problem is,
Right.
it's 70 fucking gold pieces. Now that's a lot of money. That's a lot of
That
money.
is
I don't
quite
have
hefty
it.
sum. That's enough money that it could probably fund the revolution for a solid month.
Yeah. It could.
And you
That's
need
the
to
problem.
you need that money to talk to your dead friend. Why?
That's the primary goal. But if there's an alternative way that we can talk to our friend, then we can forego the scroll heebie-jeebies. I don't know.
I mean, unless any of you know how to cast the proper magics, then I don't think I have anything that I can do to help you. I'm sorry.
Alright. That ain't good. Alrighty. Well, fuck me.
So are these
God damn it,
goods?
keeps devolving.
If you want these goods to go to the revolution, then I would recommend bringing them over to Turtle's house.
Right. Alright, I'll bring them over to Chidos.
Right. And Remy,
Yeah, what's that?
fix your fucking voice.
I'm fuck it, don't worry about me, alright?
Alright, so Remy, you head on over to Turtle's. You drop the goods off. Let's cut on over to Karak. So you're just sort of looking around for debauchery. Yeah?
Just general debauchery. Carrick, look! A woman showing her ankles! Kill her!
Okay. What are there any things in specific that you might be keeping your eyes out for?
I don't know. I guess anything really. Hang on, I accidentally closed out a. But yeah, I'm not looking for anything in particular. I think after yesterday, Karak is just gonna try to lay low.
Okay. All right. So, if you're just resting, then yeah, you just sort of can wander around town, have your nice little walk, and at the end of the day, would you just go back to where you slept last night?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I can't remember how much she charged you before, but she just lets you have it at this point. All right. So, that is the end of all of your days, unless Remy, you had anything specific you wanted to do.
Yeah, gotta go to Trader's house. Chardol's house.
All right. What do you want to do?
Oh,
What do you want to do?
Saying this accent.
What do you want to do at Turtle's house?
I gotta drop the stuff off. What do you think I'm doing?
Okay, you
man?
drop the stuff
I'm running
off.
an underground operation.
Is there anything
okay?
you want to do while dropping the stuff off, or do you want to just say, "I dropped the stuff off"?
I'm gonna go to Chadle.
Okay, you go to Turtle himself.
And I'm gonna tell him, like, look, I'm dropping the stuff off here, alright? So just, make sure it stays there, okay?
All right, I'll make sure it gets into the storage area with
Alright,
the other things we've been gathering.
Alright, perfect. That sounds good. Alright, you're doing good, kid. And I put the stuff down, and immediately my accent goes away. Alright, cool. See you later, man.
What the fuck?
Yep, I know. Don't question it.
What is wrong with that man?
says one of the mercenaries. I do not know. Is there anything else you wanted to do, Jacob? Or is Remy just going to take it easy the rest of the day?
I think Remy's just going to take it easy the rest of the day.
Okay.
You know what? I had fun with the accent. It might come back later. Maybe in Remy, maybe another character.
Oh no. Oh no. Never again.
all right.
Please never again.
So, in that case, you all go to your respective places of rest. Is there anything that any of you would like to do before sleeping? I will
No.
take your silence as a no.
Pray.
Okay, make a religion check.
Hooray!
24.
24, alright. Karak, you sit down and begin to pray to Callistria. Yeah, she definitely feels... She feels a little bit warmer to you than yesterday. But, she does warn you a little bit about, like, she continues her warning from yesterday of be careful not to go too far in your attempts to take revenge on Oberyn. She also does feel as though you were slighted a bit by the priestess.
I'd like to ask her if there is something I should see in that back room.
She does not directly answer you with words. Rather, you see the priestess again. And then you see a key ring on her belt. Before Callistria's presence leaves you for the evening.
Thank you, my lady.
I'm gonna go Betty bye.
All right. Alrighty then. So, you may... Well, there's only one of you who's not at maximum hit points at this point. So, Karak, you regain hit points equal to your Constitution modifier, multiplied by twice your level, which I don't remember if that's changed by toughness.
I think it might be.
It does not get changed by toughness.
Okay.
Toughness increases your max HP, and lowers the DC for recovery checks. So yeah,
it's my con mod plus double my level.
Con mod multiplied by twice your level. So con mod multiplied by 6, and minimum of 1 for the con mod, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, so that's
plus
okay,
2.
so 12 points.
Yes, you regain 12 hit points. These are just
Freaking sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap, Lois.
All right.
Peter!
I don't know if that was a sneeze or a noise, but bless you either way.
I screamed, Peter.
All right. So, you all awaken. You all begin your days. Knowing you all, are you convening at Rin's first thing in the morning?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Post-breakfast, obviously. All right, post-breakfast, you all convene at Rin's. What is the plan for today?
Gonna go to Gauntlight. See if we
We
can
kill
call on
what's-
Oberyn's spirit.
And we kill what's there.
And if we can't, we kill what's there.
Right. Is there anything else you need from me before you set off?
Can't afford anything else from you, so...
Fair. All right. Well, good luck, friends. I will keep an eye out for insurance agents.
Thank you. If they're in town, hang 2 lanterns in the window.
Sure. All right. Or you could just, come into the shop and ask me.
Yeah, but who doesn't love a good Paul Revere reference?
Who's Paul Revere?
Petra, you're slowly turning into Remy, and this scares me.
You wound me. Alright, let's go.
All right. So you're going to Gauntlight. You take the 20-minute walk there. Where in Gauntlight are you going first? Are you going straight back down to the second level, or are you doing more things on the first level?
Okay. I think that we should go into one of the areas that we've cleared on the first level. And I'm going to try and commune with my grandmother to see if she can help guide Oberyn's spirit to us.
Okay. And Karak, this is the first time you're experiencing this place. It is much more ominous than you expected it to be. It's honestly kind of unsettling, even for you. You don't really know how to feel about it, I would say. As you find yourselves at this massive looming tower.
Smells like home.
This is what your home is like?
Yes.
As you enter the area, the bridge is still not quite repaired, but it looks like someone has done a mediocre job of trying. So you're able to sort of shimmy across some vines that have been lashed across the water, rather than having to jump. And upon entering the main hall, you find Scrong, just in the main hall, with a couple of giant maggots, and it looks like he's trying desperately to train them, and it's not really working, because they're maggots.
Yeah, that sounds about right for what would be happening here.
But he spots you come in.
Oh, they are back! They have a new friend! And they are missing, 3.
One's dead. One's missing.
Where is Buddy? Scrum could use lunch.
We're not feeding you our friend's corpse.
Aww.
Unless when he, when we get in contact with him, he says, "Oh yeah, I would love for Scrung to eat my corpse." Somehow I don't think that's going to be the top of his thoughts, though.
I hope he lets me eat his corpse. Did you have any luck with the mushroomite people?
We killed some of them. We're not sure if we killed all of them.
Well, if you kill them all, remember, Scrong has big pile of shiny gems.
And we promise to let you know as soon as we know that we've cleared the area.
Yay! So what brings you here?
You remember the dead friend whose body you want to eat?
Yeah.
We're trying to contact him in the spirit realm to try and figure out what he wants done with his body.
Ask the scary lady. She might be able to help.
How do you contact the scary lady?
Oh, I don't know. She just shows up sometimes.
Awesome. Okay.
Typically at early hours of morning when Scrung is asleep. He wakes up, she's right there. It's very scary.
I can't say that I'm looking forward to doing such a thing. So we're gonna try this first. Alright. I am going to try and go to a quiet corner and commune with Grandma.
Okay. In that case, make an occultism check.
Hey, nat 20!
Nat 20, nice.
The fuck is Scrong?
The guy who you were just talking to.
Based and strong pilled.
Oh no!
So, Petro, you focus hard, and you can very firmly feel your grandmother's presence. Her presence is quite strong here, actually. Seems that Gauntlight definitely has sort of amplified her ability to connect with this plane.
Grandma? If you can find Oberon's spirit and lead it to us, and if you can't get him here, if you can ask him what we should do with his body, if he has family, anything, we'd greatly appreciate it.
It is difficult. It is very difficult, Tenef. I believe I can see him faintly, but not only is his spirit quite weak, but it seems as though he is in active spiritual combat with the power of...
And she stops.
That sounds fucking metal.
The power that dwells within this place. It is trying to consume him.
That's
He is
bad.
fighting. He is fighting, but I do not know for how much longer he can manage to survive.
Guys? Lads?
Yeah.
Yes.
So bit of bad news.
Yeah.
Oberyn is engaged with spiritual warfare against the powers that be in Gauntlight and is at risk of being consumed.
That sounds fucking metal.
All right, how do we save him?
I don't know. Grandma, is there something we can do?
I do not know. I have never faced such a power. It is taking quite a bit of my own energy to prevent myself from being noticed.
Then
There
leave
are...
and be safe.
I will continue to keep my eye on you as always, Genevieve. But I believe the best way to free Oberyn would likely be to destroy this place once and for all.
Awesome. So we have to destroy the building. Or at least whatever resides here.
Yes, destroy, or at least the power it harnesses. I cannot make out the details, but I can see rising up from the center. The tower itself, the light at the top is... The light at the top is the power of this place.
Okay.
You must destroy it.
We'll find a way. Okay. So we have to find a way to destroy the light in the tower.
The light of the tower.
Something tells
Okay.
me it's not as simple as smashing it with a rock. Also,
No, I don't believe it will be.
there's that foam blood guy up there.
The what?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you hadn't been there for that. Yeah, there was a blood monster, and then it died, and then became like a foam vampire-y blood thing. And it's up at the top of the tower. At least that's where we left it. Yep, it's been a day. Week, actually. It's been a hell of a week.
Wow. Okay. So, do you want to go kill it? Do you want to go, or let's just go find something to kill?
find something to kill. Okay, well, we have... I guess, do we want to go back to near where Oberyn died? Obviously not where he died.
There is all
but, like,
sorts of scary everywhere.
Oh, what?
Guys.
I didn't notice that thing the first time. What the hell is that?
Hello, Scrunk.
He stretches out a hand. It's greasy and grimy, and there's like multiple pimples that are just oozing on the back of his hand.
I'm not going to touch that.
Okay.
Are you aware you live in a hellhole? I don't know what emotions were conveyed by that. I just heard Cameron shrieking vaguely.
He shrugged. He shrugged at you.
Okay, well, you know,
Did you meet Big Stabby yet?
no.
Big Stabby.
You said that was upstairs, right?
That is over that way.
Way, and he points to the door right there.
That is where Big Stabby is. Or at least that's where Scrong put him.
How do we, make him not stabby?
Well, he's probably full. We feed him a lot, but don't know. If you can talk to animals, then maybe you can figure something out. Scrung does not know. Scrung just had loyal subjects throw in corpses.
Anyone here able to talk to animals?
Nope.
I will also remind you, there are numerous other locations here that you have not gone to.
Yeah,
mostly in the northeastern part of the tower. There's also a door down over here that you have yet to go through, and then there's the side building that you have just completely ignored.
I have a question. Is that Blood Lady monster still did she come back to life? Because I think you vaguely hinted at that earlier.
You don't know. You didn't see her here when you came in. So
That's right, and that door is broken down, isn't it?
yes.
Okay. Alright, let's not go for the big stabby thing. Alright, where... So, we haven't gone in this room
Correct.
or this room.
Correct. And
All right,
you
let's go
also
for-
just left a bunch of giant flies alive in a different part.
One, I thought we left one giant fly alive here.
That's true, there's only one there. I saw all the maggot corpses and it confused me.
I was gonna say, I have been keeping track of the giant flies in our life.
You don't have to call that. You don't have to say that to Remy. I stuttered. I messed up the joke. I'm sorry.
Hey now.
Please.
Cut it out of the episode.
Hey now.
That would be an insult to the flies.
So, Petra,
All right.
what are you
Hey
doing?
now.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, team vote. Do we want to go against the big stabby thing, or do we want to go against the thing that we don't have any idea what it is?
I'm up for a surprise.
Bratman, you got a vote?
I'm cool with whatever,
Wonderful, we're going in the surprise door.
as long as it
Okay.
doesn't result in one of us dying.
Well, I
Okay.
can't promise you that.
Cool.
Excellent.
Let's
So-
go.
Petra, you waltz on over to the door, pop it open, and inside you see a dusty, old, decrepit room. Looks like in this corner over here, it looks like the ceiling is collapsed. There's what looks like a desk over here, wooden desk and chair, mostly rotted. You don't see any signs of life, however. So.
All right, knuckleheads, get in here. We've committed. I want to investigate. I want to see if there's anything we can sell
Are the knuckleheads
or
following?
take.
Okay, the knuckleheads are following. That's what their silence means, is that they're following you into the room.
We're following.
Okay.
Knuckleheads.
All right, Petra, you begin investigating, and you definitely don't see any life or anything still, but there's a door up here, and then the desk has some drawers in it.
Okay, I'm going through the desk drawers.
All right. Well, you find a couple of things. You find in the desk, the drawers themselves don't seem to have anything, but as you lift up one of the drawers that was on the floor, it looks as though it had a hidden compartment that is just rotted out. So, in this hidden compartment, you find
a brand new car.
A couple of different potions. One of them you recognize as a minor elixir of life. But then I'll need a crafting or other alchemy-related lore check to see if you recognize what these other two are.
No, let's go with crafting. 16.
16. All right. Well, one of them you can't really tell what it is, but the other one you believe is a lesser comprehension elixir, which is it will allow you to for 1 minute decipher all writing or understand it. Excuse me. You can decipher all writing and understand any words. Yeah, you can understand any words you read, so long as they're written in a common language for 1 minute.
Interesting. Okay.
And then the other one is just... It is...
Mystery liquid.
Blue. Like a sort of dirty blue. Yeah. You can't figure out what it is just by looking at it.
I'm calling it Dirty Blue Mystery Potion.
All right. I can just put it... If you want to take all three of them, I'll put them in your inventory.
Yeah, just put them in my inventory, please.
Well, yeah, okay. So you've got that, and you've got that. That is what you found in the desk.
Okay. All right, lads. Next door.
Let's try it.
All right. You open the door, and within you see small triangular room. Looks like it might have been some sort of a lounge at some point, but the ceiling has, as is the case with most places or most of the rooms around here, the ceiling has collapsed. A lot of rainwater's gotten in. It's really gross. There's like a solid inch of water just on the floor, rotting away at everything.
You.
Is
Awesome.
pretty gross.
Nothing
There's like
we're
a
salvaging here.
couch right there. Yeah, you don't really see much of anything. There's no like desk drawers or anything that you can see, and the furniture is absolutely wrecked. But you do see over here what looks like an old rotted tapestry that is sort of swinging a little loosely. And that sort of, as it swings loosely in the breeze, it draws your attention to it. And as you look a little closer, you think you see a small indentation in the stonework, as if it was a built-in door handle.
Oh, I would like to try the door handle.
All right. You attempt to open the door, and it opens. And the other side, it seems like it's a very small little hidden passage, and the other side appears to be open ajar. On the other, and in this ajar space, you can see a skeletal hand just sort of lying on the floor.
And I assume
Where's their
something
jar?
big and stabby. I can just see the hand?
Yeah, the hand just limply lying on the floor. It looks like it's mostly decayed. But
I guess my question is it a severed hand, or is it a hand that
you don't know.
leads to something?
You don't know. You just see the hand on the floor. The wrist is not visible right now.
I'm gonna go in the room.
Okay. Do you push through the other side?
Yeah.
As you push through and open the other side of the secret passageway, you hear clattering. You look around the door and see a corpse. It's been dead for a little while. Dressed in really old armor. And it appears that this corpse actually has some stuff on him.
Oh, I would love to find out what stuff is on him.
Well, on him he has a rapier, which you can recognize as being +1, just like the one you now have on your hip. He also has 4 daggers, a minor healing potion, and then there is a silver ring, and you also find on him another strange-looking potion. Purple liquid. Go ahead and make a crafting check, or other alchemy-related check.
That was a natural 1.
Oh yeah, Petra, you've got no idea what this thing is. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you get the feeling that this is an exceedingly rare healing potion. That must be why it's purple, because healing potions are red. So this one's purple, that must just mean it's more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to just put all this in your inventory?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There you are.
Shall we, lads?
You are on the cusp of being encumbered.
I know.
All right. Petra, as you move into this next area, you look up and over and see large stained glass windows over an altar.
Well, that's surprisingly nice for once.
Casting some light.
See, you're saying that, and I feel like there's that something's gonna happen up there. Like the second you walk up
like
there.
they're about to walk in and grab Remy and sacrifice him on the altar, something like that.
I'm not opposed to
it. That's what we would call a very sticky situation.
Remy, as you enter, and since you're not prioritizing, or since you're not focusing on looting this corpse, you notice that the air here feels colder and damper. It seems as though this chapel area is not collapsed. It's in surprisingly good condition, even if it's covered in moss and mold. The ceiling's still intact.
The ceiling is still intact. Very interesting.
There's a
This
few
is
short flights of
very
stairs leading up.
sus.
There's also a set of double doors down to the south.
Is there anything else worth, like, I'm gonna go up to this altar-y thing, actually.
All right, Petra, as you approach, I need you to make
Oh, boy.
a religion check, please.
You know, there's a specific tone of voice you have that gets very ominous very quick. 15.
15. Okay. And Karak, as you enter the area, I'm also going to need you to make a religion check, please.
Can I make a religion check?
Are you trained in religion?
No.
Then no.
Are you remotely religious?
No, I'm an affront to God.
He's God's mistake. That's a 27.
Okay.
No,
Remy
I just
Raddington
lived to
being
spite
God's
him.
mistake makes sense.
So,
No, I just lived to spite him. How do you think
So-
a rat got to the age of 50? Do you know how long rats usually live? 1 year.
Petra, as you
Yeah,
attempt to,
hi.
as you sort of approach this shrine, you don't really recognize any of the iconography, but you know, it is nice to see some stained glass adding a little color to the area, and it actually looks like there's some stuff on the altar, which is kind of neat. Karak, however, you enter, you look at the windows, and immediately you recognize this iconography. This is a shrine to Nhimbaloth, otherwise known as the Empty Death.
Oh.
I'm sorry, the fucking what?
And
What's
you would know
on
that
the altar?
she is
Explain?
very much not a pleasant deity by any solid stretch of the imagination. Petra and Remy, you do not know this, however.
Oh.
Can Carrick explain it to us, please?
Well, first and foremost, we've got Petra going to the altar. Yeah, you would know that Karak, you would know that Nhimbaloth kind of she feeds on, so when somebody dies, you know, there's certain creatures that will try to feed on those souls. Nhimbaloth feeds on the soul feeders and is the apex predator of apex predators.
Oh, I know I don't know that, but
She's trouble. Now, when it comes to what's on the altar, it looks like there's a scroll of some kind as well as a wand. Yeah, there's a wand that you actually, even at this short distance, can just recognize pretty much as a wand of heal. But before you can get any closer, you hear creaking of bones.
Oh, I don't like
As
that.
that's bad.
you turn around and there are two skeletons pulling themselves off the ground with glowing light, just blue light just emitting from their skulls. It is time for initiative.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
lads.
Boy.
That's not the right button. That's the right button.
Send help. Send help. I don't like your evil laugh. It hurts me. And when I say that, it makes you laugh more.
It does. So. these guys. All right. So, up first at the start of round 1. Karak, you can barely see that something is moving in the corner over here. Remy, you don't really know what's happening right now. You're just sort of taking in the environment.
What? I got a higher roll than Carrick. I can see the skeleton.
Okay, but that's not initiative, though. Or that's your initiative, not your actual ability to see.
No, I mean, I can see the skeleton.
You have cataracts, shush.
Ugh.
Trust me, it does not matter. The skeleton over here is going to just run over directly at Petra. So now, Remy, yes, you can easily see a skeleton as it runs at Petra and attempts to bite her.
Oh boy, here I go shooting again.
That's impolite.
So, that bite attack is a 23 to hit.
Well, that will hit, sir.
All right. Petra, you take 9 points of piercing damage.
If I die to skeletons, I swear to God.
I will also say that technically, I'm going to consider you a form of surprise, so you are not starting you're not going to be starting with your weapons out this combat.
Of course
So
we're
you're
not.
going to have to take your weapons out. And it is going to use its final action to swipe at you with its claws, its bony claws. That is a 24 to hit.
Well, that will also hit.
All right. Petra, you take, from that, 10 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
And that is the end of the creature's turn. That brings us now to Petra.
Yeah, give me a second. I have to adjust my health. Okay. Well, we're gonna start off with the good and fun time of casting Disrupt Undead on the lovely gentleman who has
All
decided to bite me.
right. So what is that? That's a save from me, right?
Yes? Let me get it to do the thing it should. Yes.
Okay.
What? Why are
It's
you...
a fortitude save, right?
I'm sorry, it just started pulling up the editing thing instead of showing me the contents of the spell.
Fun.
Yes, it's a DC 17 fortitude save.
Okay. It has gotten a 23, meaning that it succeeds, so it only takes half damage.
Okay, it takes 5 damage.
5 points of positive damage. Alright. The decaying corpse shrieks out at you as the bones begin to crumble at the touch of your anti-dead person web.
Love that for me.
You have 1 action remaining.
Wonderful. I would like to try to bash it in its fucking face.
Alright, I'm assuming that means an unarmed attack.
Yes, because, I've learned that skeletons don't like piercing. That's a 10, so it will not
10.
hit.
That does not hit, you are correct. Alright. That brings us now to Remy. You see a skeleton.
Oh my god, it's a skeleton. I'm gonna pull my rifle and one must get out. Which I'm assuming
Don't
is
shoot
an
me,
action.
don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me.
Shoot her. It'll be funny.
Fuck
Okay,
you.
so yeah, I pull my thing out. Is that an action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Pull my musket out, bullet dancer, plus shooting skeleton.
All right.
plus L plus ratio
I'm assuming that's a flurry of blows, so you'll be able to
plus
reload.
Curse of the Nile.
So go ahead.
yes.
Go ahead. Curse of the fucking Nile. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I got a 24.
A 24. That does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So 1d6. That is a 4.
A 4, and as the bullet cracks through the air and smashes through these bones, thankfully due to your weapon activating bludgeoning weakness, it deals an extra 5 points of damage for a total of 9.
Oh, get fucked, Skeletor.
All right then, and as you reload your weapon, that brings the end of your turn. That brings us to Karak.
Ah, hello.
So,
And you can see Buddy Boy up here.
yeah, see?
Yes, all right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do what I do best.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
What's the range of my what is the range on it?
On your whip,
Yeah.
it has reach, meaning that it's 10 feet.
10 feet, gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna get over here. Ah, damn it, that's 15. Ah, but I can still move a little bit further. Alright. Going to... Moving is an action, correct?
Yes, moving is an action.
Okay. In that case... I'm gonna go ahead and cast Divine Lance.
Divine Lance, all right.
The undead here.
All right, all right. Is that a saving throw or an attack roll? That is an attack roll, I believe. All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
16.
16, that unfortunately just barely misses.
No! Okay, that's my turn.
All right, then
Well,
that
now
brings
I'm
us
very seen.
to the... Because that helps so much when random chance is the entire name of the game. That brings us now
Well,
to
you
the
know what?
other skeleton, who is going to... it is going to open its mouth and just emit this sickly blue beam of light in a cone.
Excuse me?
Well, that's
So
new
I
and
need-
horrible.
Petra and Karak to both make fortitude saves.
I see.
That's a 19.
19. 22, okay. Both of you succeed, meaning that you only take 4 points of void damage as you can just feel yourself becoming emptier before you fight off that feeling. That
That's
is
not nice.
the skeleton's entire turns. That brings us around to the top of round 2. The other skeleton, who is going to, at this point, is going to move in front of the altar and is going to nope, never mind. It used an action to move. So it is going to first and foremost attempt to bite Petra again.
Oh dear.
That was an 18 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right, then. It is going to use its final action to say to you in common,
You will not survive this place.
I need you, to tell me your will DC as it attempts to demoralize you.
My will DC is an
Yes.
18.
An 18. It gets on that intimidation check a 21.
Yeah,
So,
of course it does.
it has succeeded. Petra, you are frightened 1.
I don't suppose I can use my reaction thing on myself, can I?
Let's see. It says an ally within 30 feet, so I would
Yeah,
say no,
that's
you
what I
cannot
thought.
use it on yourself. But fright will decrease at the end of your turn. Unless specified otherwise, at the end of each of your turns, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1. You won't be frightened for too long, as it is now your turn.
Remind me what frightened does?
It gives you a penalty.
Oh, fuck.
You are no longer frightened all of a sudden. It gives you a penalty equal to the value on all checks and DCs.
Okay. I'm gonna start by trying to punch him in the face.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a 24.
A 24, that does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 2 damage.
2 points of damage. Thankfully, it has weakness to bludgeoning. So, that is brought up to 7 points of damage.
And it's tragically
And
still
that
standing.
makes it
Yes?
bloodied, but standing.
Wonderful. In that case, I will cast the I keep forgetting what it's called. Disrupt Undead.
Okay. Go ahead and... Or wait, no, that's me. I keep forgetting that's me.
Yep.
And it was DC 17, I believe. It has gotten a 16. So it has failed.
I mean, it still fails because we go with meets it beats it, but right now it's 16 because I'm frightened.
Yeah. So it is the full 2d6 plus 2 damage.
Shit, that's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right. Yeah, this thing is looking quite mortal, actually. The integrity of this corpse is rapidly collapsing in on itself.
Good.
All right, then. I believe that is the end of your turn, meaning now you are no longer frightened. And
Awesome.
Remy, you are up.
Cool. This skeleton, is Petra in my line of sight on that, or my shot line on that?
Yes.
As is Karak, but
What if I do this?
Yeah, you're
Here.
fine there. But there's another skeleton right around the corner.
Well, that's fine because if he does the cone thing again, he can't hit me because I'm right behind the corner.
Unless he aims directly at you.
Yes, unless he aims directly at me. But again, I'm behind the wall, so he can't aim directly at me unless he comes around the wall. In which case, I'll deck his ass. Anyways, I'm gonna shoot this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna shoot this fellow right here.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
That is an 18 plus
18
7 plus
plus
7 plus 7
7.
plus 7 plus 7. That's 25. I think.
5.
I don't know. I'm really tired.
18 plus 7 is
18
25,
plus 7.
and that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay! I'm gonna shoot this guy in the chest. I dropped my die. Oh no. Where's my die? I got a 6.
A 6. 6 points of damage, increased by 5 due to the weakness. Remy, you step forth, and you boom! Send off this shot, and it just shatters the entire skull. And as the skull shatters, and my dog bumps my mouse off my desk almost, the rest of the skeleton falls away, revealing a glowing blue entity.
What?
Oh.
The fuck?
So,
Is
Remy,
that
I believe you have one
bullshit?
action remaining, as I'm assuming you did a flurry of blows, and you've moved.
Yeah, okay, so I did that. I'm gonna speak to this skeleton over here. I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
You're gonna try to
Or
demoralize him?
demoralize, I guess.
Alright. How do you attempt to demoralize him?
Hey, skeleton guy. You get no bitches.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
I'm sorry. I am so fucking exhausted at this point. I almost stopped you for doing this initiation.
Just make the check.
I got a 19 plus
19?
whatever modifier I have for this. 19 plus 7, so that's 26.
26. That almost critically succeeds, but it doesn't quite. Either way, the creature is not affected, as it seemingly you can't quite intimidate a dead thing by telling it gets no bitches. So, unfortunately, you're
Are you sure
demoralized.
that's a pretty
Appears not to
intimidating,
work.
that's a pretty scathing line.
That brings us to Karak.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and wait, shit, how? Damn it! Sorry, I'm just barely out of range for my 3-action combo.
Oh no!
I know.
Such a shame.
What the fuck even is this thing?
Oh,
You don't
that's
know?
gonna be another Divine Lance on Goober then.
All right then, go ahead and roll to hit.
Nat 1.
Oh no! All right, let's roll you that fumble card.
Wait, actually, you know what? I haven't checked out my hand card yet.
This is true. You haven't used your hero point yet.
Yeah, I'll just use the hero point here.
All right, go ahead and re-roll.
24.
24. That definitely does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
11 points of chaotic damage.
11 points of chaotic damage. All right, all right.
Yeah, can we
You
just turn Jamaican
lance.
for a second?
You lance the corpse with this divine energy. And you have one action remaining. What to do, what to do.
Oh, and then I'm just going to move there, and then that's my turn.
All right. Excellent, excellent. That brings us now to Dead Boy here, who is going to first step forwards. And is actually going to step fully around the corner to right there. And the first thing it's going to attempt to do is it's actually going to attempt to disarm Remy. So, Remy, what is your reflex DC?
I don't know how to check that.
It's
My
your
reflex
reflex modifier plus 10.
Okay, so 19.
19. It fails its attempt to disarm you. So it is instead going to attempt to bite Karak. Karak, that is a 25 to hit.
What's it? What is it?
25.
Yep.
All right. Karak, that is against you. 13 points of piercing damage. As these skeletal jaws clamp around your arm. and the skeleton just hisses at you. Well, whatever's inside the skeleton hisses at you.
Souls for the mistress.
As we go around to the top of round 3, where we have little blue boy here, who is going to attempt to, let's see. First, it needs to make that check. Oh, the blue wispy thing just begins to move, and then it appears to lose integrity and is gone.
Cool.
Trust whatever the hell that was.
So, Petra, it is your turn.
Wonderful. I'd like to start by casting Disrupt Undead on our fun gentleman here.
All right. That is a 24 for its save.
Okay, so it will be taking half damage. So it takes half of 12, which is 6.
All right. 6 points of damage. I believe you have one action remaining.
And with that final action, I am going to grab the Wand of Heal.
You are not
from
quite
the
able to
altar.
reach it.
Then I shall move myself here.
Excellent. Now you are within reach. Remy, it is your turn.
I, sir, am going to point blank shoot this sucker right in the freaking neck.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
I'm going to roll to hit. That is an 18 plus
18
7. I am
plus
getting
7.
very lucky on these
That
rolls
does,
tonight.
in fact, hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
God,
Sir.
that has been a 6 again.
Damn. All right. And that is increased by 5 due to the bludgeoning weakness, making that 11 points of damage. This thing is now quite bloodied. You have 2 actions remaining. I'm assuming that was part of a flurry of blows.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, then so I gotta do that, and then next I'm gonna punch him right.
You cannot
in the
do that.
jaw.
You cannot
not?
make melee attacks in Bullet Dancer stance unless they are with a reinforced stock or a bayonet. This is a thing. So if you wish to make a melee attack, you'll have to enter Dragon Stance first.
What do I have to enter Dragon Stance? Can I just come out of Bullet Dancer?
You can only exit a stance by going unconscious or entering another stance.
Huh?
That's how it works. That's just the rules for stances.
Okay, whatever. I guess I'm just shooting him again.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit with your highest multiple attack penalty.
I forgot how stupid this shit is. Okay, well that's an 18 again, minus 3.
For a 15. That, unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay. And for my last trick, I'm gonna do another demoralization check. Or demoralize action.
You cannot do that.
Why?
Because it is immune.
What do you mean it's immune? I
Well-
had the perfect insult.
You can still say the insult, you just can't make a demoralize check.
Oh, that's a bummer. It's not as fun. Fuck. If I administer first aid to it, does that damage?
You cannot administer first aid because you do not have a medicine kit or training in medicine.
Then why is it an action that I have?
Because I put it on everyone's character sheets.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna like grab it by. Does it have a jacket on? I feel like it has.
It has some really old tattered armor.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it by its armor, pull it up, and I'm gonna be like, I am going to use your body to make soup.
Okay, so you're grappling it?
Sure.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Cool. Athletics check. What's my modifier for that? Okay, I got a 15 plus 6, so that's 21.
21. All right. I'm just gonna say you do this with your tail because why not? Because technically you have to have a free hand for it. But 21. That is in fact a
Remy's
success.
tail's prehensile. Cannon.
That is a success, meaning that your opponent is grabbed until the end of your next turn.
Good.
Yes, so that is the end
He's
of Remy's
boned.
turn. And the beginning of
Unintended.
Karak's. The thing is now off guard as a result of being grabbed. So Karak, do with that what you will.
All right. This guy right here.
Yeah, that guy right there.
First, I'm gonna cast Runic Weapon.
All right.
And second, I'm gonna hit him with my whip.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit. Is that including the bonuses from Runic Weapon?
Oh no, it's not actually. Let me.
That's a +1 to attack rolls.
Oh, then that's
So
a
wait.
13.
13, unfortunately, just barely misses.
Damn it.
All right, and that brings us to the undead, which is going to.
Do some sassy shit.
At this point, it is going to. It is going to, first and foremost, attempt to. It just like the head just swivels around 180 degrees and just tries to bite Remy in the nose.
Real? I thought it was already facing me.
No, it was facing Karak. It last bit Karak. Remy, that is a 21 to hit.
Oh, piss. Yeah, that hits.
All right, that is 9 points of piercing damage.
Fuck hell.
It is then going to use its next action to attempt to escape your grapple. So, what is your fortitude DC?
I assume that's fortitude plus 10.
Yes.
Okay, 18.
18. It just barely succeeds on escaping the grab, so it is no longer immobilized. And it is then going to move around to behind Karak. All right, that is going to bring us to the top of round 4 with Petra.
Okay, I'm gonna take my first action to pick up the Wand of Heal that's sitting on the thingamajig.
All right.
It's a level 1 like mine, yeah?
If I can... Where's the thing? Where did the loot icon go? There it is. It is a level 1 Wand of Heal, yes. I will put it in your inventory. It is now in your inventory. There is also a scroll.
We'll deal with the scroll later.
Okay. So you now have 2
Well,
wands
we got
of heal.
one thing at a time, homeboy.
I know. Just making sure
Alright,
I remind you.
sorry, I'm trying to
It's alright.
look at the thing. Alright. So, I'm going to use that one to Okay, Alright, we're gonna do 2 action.
Okay.
Actually, wait, hold on. How are the lads looking?
Karak is bloodied, and Remy's doing okay.
Okay, in that case,
I
I'm gonna...
just got bit in the nose.
Yeah, you're okay.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna cast Disrupt Undead.
Alright. That is a 21 save.
So you take half of 7. So 3?
3, yes, because we round down. I confirmed that rule earlier. Alright, it is now mortal. This corpse is falling apart rapidly. That brings us to Remy.
Hi.
Hi. What would you like to do?
Reload. Move. Shoot.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, that is a 20. Dirty 20. Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Alright then. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is another 6.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Alright. That is 11 points of damage. And so the corpse itself shatters, revealing the blue wispy thing within. That is the end of Remy's turn. That brings us to Karak.
All right. The guy, he's that little blue thing right there.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a little blue dude.
Actually, how's everybody looking?
Petra is bloodied. You are bloodied, and Remy's doing okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast heal.
All right. Is this a 3-action heal? Or
Yep.
All right. Then in that case, it needs to now make a saving throw against the AoE from that heal. Is this a first level heal or a second level heal?
First level, I think.
First level. All right. Sounds good. So it needs to make a Fortitude save against your spell save DC, which I believe is 19. It has gotten a dirty 20, meaning that it takes whatever you roll for healing, it takes half of that as damage.
Oh, that's 2 points of healing.
2 points of healing, takes 1 point of damage. As Petra, Karak, and Remy, you all regain 2 points of healing.
I get 2
Yeah, I mean-
points of healing?
Yes, and as you do,
Yay.
the light just gets destroyed by the positive energy. That is
Wait,
the
what
end
the hell?
of that encounter.
It had 1 HP?
Yup. So, you all get from that 60 XP. 6-0.
Ooh.
And that is the end of combat. So, as you all take in everything that just occurred, let's actually really fast go through the loot, and then we'll call it. So, the corpses, the now destroyed corpses, appear to have at one point been acolytes. And pretty much everything has rotted or rusted away, with 2 exceptions. One of the acolytes has a gold tooth, and the other acolyte has an amulet.
Do we know what kind of amulet, or just vague amulet?
Go ahead and make a recall knowledge check. Of whichever of your recall knowledge skills you think would be helpful.
Okay, we're gonna go for occultism. It's a 14.
14. 14, you say. Okay. You, unfortunately, are not entirely sure what this amulet does, but you can definitely tell that it's magical.
Well, guess we'll consult with the professionals back at...
Would
Sorry.
anyone else like to try?
Yeah, I guess I'll take a look.
Okay. Karak, make a recall knowledge check that you think would be applicable.
So this is an amulet, right?
Yes.
All right. Where is recall knowledge?
You choose a skill that you're trained in, either a lore skill or religion, occultism, arcana. Or
Gotcha. I'm gonna roll religion
nature.
for this.
All right.
14. Wow.
14. Yeah, you're not really sure.
All right. Here's another option. I would like to try Underworld for this, with the justification being, have I seen anything of a similar nature pass through the cult?
Sure, go for it.
22.
Yeah, actually, now that you really look at it a little closer and think a little bit, you would actually recognize that a lot of higher-ups will wear these. They are channel protection amulets that will protect you. If you're a living creature, they protect you from harm spells. If you're an undead creature, they protect you from heal spells.
It is a protection amulet. It does everything he just said.
Karak, would you like to take it, or would somebody else like to take it?
Does anybody else want it? I'll take it then.
All right, then. I have put it in your inventory. You'll have to... would you like to invest to it?
How many things can I invest in?
10.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, there you go. You now have resistance of 5 against harm spells. And would anyone like to take the gold tooth?
Sure.
All right. Petra,
Oberon
you
would
now
have loved it.
the gold tooth. And there is
What's
also the scroll.
Yeah, what's the scroll of?
Well, Petra, great question. Go ahead and make a recall knowledge of your choice that you think would be applicable.
Well, that's delightfully vague. Usually you'd think that it's just like written on the scroll. What do I know? Occultism, 23.
23. All right. Yeah, you feel your grandmother slowly pushing information into your mind. This is a spell that someday you could learn to cast on your own if you keep following her path that she's trying to get you to go down. It is a spell called Restore Senses that it is a second level spell and allows you to attempt to counteract a blindness or deafness. Attempt to restore vision or healing. But it can only affect magically caused blindness or deafness. And it is on the divine, occult, and primal spell lists. So technically, Petra, you would be able to cast it. And Karak would also be able to cast it.
What was the spell again?
You...
Restore Senses.
Would you like it?
Yeah, I should take it. I'm a healer. Yeah, let me take that.
All right. You now have the scroll in your inventory. Excellent. That is the loot. So, with that, Petra, how are you feeling?
Uneasy. Things just keep getting worse.
Karak, how are you feeling?
Squawk.
Good answer, good answer. And Remy, how are you feeling? Less good answer, but all right, we'll take it.
What?
All right. I said less good answer, but all